Let's jump to the Yankees real quick. Everybody got really worried. I mean, if you're a Yankees fan, July and August, people panicked, but the Yankees ended up running away with the AL East, and they locked down the #2 seed. What do you see when you look at this Yankees club?
With the Yankees, they're a little more interesting for me. I mean, they started off so good. They gave themselves such an amazing cushion to where you can kind of go through some struggles late in the season, and they push back hard. But I'm very curious to see with the injuries that they have, it's no way you pitch the Judge. I've been saying that all year long, but you can't pitch the Judge, but they've been hit by the injury bug this season. So for them to be in the situation that they're in right now, it's still you tip your hat to them. Because if you tell me at the beginning of the season that you're going to lose all these guys, especially back into the bullpen, Britton, Green, Montas, which the expectations that you have for him, Benintendi, that was a big trade that you made.
Clay Holmes, too.
Carpenter was balling out this year. Clay Holmes has been dominant. So if you tell me you're not going to have any of those guys and you'll still be in this position, you tip your cap to them. But with that being said, you're still going to have your back against the wall because what are you going to do late in the game? You're going to go to Chapman now? Like, it's going to be a lot of decisions with Loaizaga. How do you get to end the game?
Well, to your point, though, I mean, looking at all those injuries, I mean, at one point in the season, we were talking about them, you know, possibly reaching Seattle Mariners territory back in 01, 116 wins, until they started getting all those injuries. So to your point, I mean, to even get to the point where they're at now, to still have that bye is impressive.
Real quick, Aaron Judge, it was great to watch him at 60 home runs. There's no way any team in the postseason is going to give Judge a chance to beat him.
I mean, when you're putting together your game plan, obviously, against that Yankees lineup, you're obviously, you know, earmarking him, that he's the guy that you don't want to have beat you in a big situation. So it's going to take some of the guys around him to obviously step up and come up with some big hits and big RBIs over the course of the playoffs.
Well, Chris, let me ask you real quick. Do you still think Aaron Boone will hit Aaron Judge leadoff? I mean, because he led all of baseball in RBIs, and I think he put him there just to kind of make it a little bit more interesting in terms of so pitchers couldn't pitch around him right after they started the game here. But now, trying to drive in runs and win games and move on.
Yeah, I think earlier was, you know, the offense was scuffling a little bit, and you want to get this fire starter, and you want to get him as many as bats as possible to try to get to that number. When the postseason come around, I think you need to move him more to the middle.
Okay.
But you have to have protection around them. Guys who are going to be extremely important. Judge, he's the guy. Everybody knows that, but I can't let him beat me because we've watched all 62 this season. He's proven that if you make a mistake to him, he's going to make you pay. So you got to protect him. You got to have Torres, who's been swinging the bat really well, and Stanton's going to have to step up, which I think he can in big situations. I think he's a big game player. So I think if you protect him, put those guys around him, you put yourself in a better situation.
All right, a lot of pressure if you're a New York Yankee because out in New York, I mean, they want to see you celebrating at the end or else season didn't go so well.
Yeah.
That's how they market here.